actually got a
just hold on a second, guys.
This is a cool day.
Just so that you guys can understand that we started.
Just bear with
underway
us.
on getting officially started.
Just hold on one sec.
This is a cool day. We have
All right, so since we're already on Facebook, now obviously for those of you who are on Facebook right now, I guess we are
live on
Facebook right
3, 2, 1, 4, 5,
on
6.
today's show. Oh, we actually got a
just hold on a second, guys.
This is a cool day.
Just so that you guys can underway that we started.
Just bear with
underway
us.
on getting officially started.
Just hold on one sec.
This is a cool day. We have
All right, so since we're already on Facebook, now obviously for those of you who are on Facebook right now, I guess we are
live on
Facebook
3,
right
2, 1, 4, 5,
on
6.
today's show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
hold
to
on a
our
second, guys.
AskFredLam show.
So that you guys can
underway
underway
Now, before we begin,
Just
I
bear
actually
with
want to
us.
share a
On
screenshot
getting
with you guys,
officially
and you actually
started.
see it right on the
Hold on one
screen
sec.
right now. I actually showed you the date. I actually took this 4 minutes ago.
All right, so
And
since we're
today's
already on
actually-
Facebook,
this is
now
just
obviously
one
for
of
those
my
of you who are on
e-commerce
Facebook right now, I guess
and
we
we
are
are
already
on
started
Facebook
Facebook
right
right
now
now
on today's show. Hello, everybody, and welcome
Just
to
hold on a
our
second, guys.
AskFredLam show.
So that you guys can understand that we
Wow, now before we
started.
begin,
Just
I
bear
actually
with
want to
us.
show you if this excites you. And ultimately, I'm sharing this with you guys only because I want to give you guys the motivation to tell you guys, listen, everything that I've been showing you guys, everything that I've been teaching is what I've done and what I've been doing. And these are the knowledge that I've gained through my journey as an e-commerce person. Now, I don't call myself a guru because obviously there's still a lot of room for me to expand and to improve my knowledge, but I'm really sharing with you guys the exact plans or the system that I've been following myself and really showing you guys what I have been doing. And that's why I want to actually show you this screenshot. Again, I'm not showing you to brag. I'm letting you know that whatever I've been teaching you guys, whatever I've been showing you guys, we do it every single day in our business, especially in my e-commerce store. These are not things that based on theory or based on saying, oh, we got this case study here, we got case study there. We actually do everything ourselves and we try to be innovative. So whatever strategies that I've been sharing with you guys, like advertising wise, like my 3x3 method is a very innovative advertising strategy that I've shown every single one of you, and I hope that every single one of you are using that by now, because these are basically ways and things that I've been personally using and applying to my business. Now, this screenshot over here, a couple days ago, this exact business, it was just $120 away from generating $20,000 in one single day. Now, put a one in the question box if you guys believe that, like, if you guys can get like 10% of this, it will completely change your life. And again, like I said earlier, at the end of the day, what I'm doing here is to really inspire you guys, to motivate you guys, and to give you guys everything I can as a resource for you to learn and for you to basically start building your business from scratch. Now, with all that being said, obviously today it's going to be a very important section. Put a 8 in the question box if you guys are running your e-commerce store, okay? Put an 8 in the question box if you guys are running an e-commerce store. I just really want to feel and understand who you are and get everyone's on the same page, because what I have to share with you guys today is going to be very, very important. As a matter of fact, every single one of you guys or whoever you guys are actually using Shopify for your business, this is going to be one of the most important episodes that you need to watch for your store. Now, hear me out. Today, I'm specifically going to share with you ways to supercharge your Facebook pixel. So by now, you guys should all know the #1 sales driver and traffic source when it comes to Shopify sales is really Facebook. It's the easiest, it's basically the best way to get precise targeting, and you can really leverage the multi-billion-dollar platform that Facebook has created. Now, obviously, besides from Facebook, there's also Google, there's also Bing, and there's also other traffic sources out there. But let's face the reality, Facebook is by far the easiest. Of everything else, Facebook is definitely the easiest for you to get started. But here's a problem. And this problem actually affected the very same business that you saw earlier that did $18,000 today. That business actually lost $20,000 in a matter of one single week because of something that we have discovered. So what that is, I'm going to address it today and share with you exactly what the story was, what happened, and how you can prevent yourself from actually getting the losses that we were experiencing, so you guys don't actually have to follow the path that we had. Now, not only that, all right, at the end of today's show, I'm going to give away, okay, today I'm going to give away $500 to a random participant inside our show, regardless if you are on GoToWebinar, if you are on YouTube, if you are on Facebook. I want to actually invest in your business. And for those of you who actually missed out on what the Zero Up Funds is, let me give you briefly download of what it is. Every single week on a Tuesday, I'm going to give away up to $500 to a person inside our episode, okay? And these are all live episodes. I'm actually doing this live, and I can show you the time it's live right now. But anyways, I'm going to give away $500, and I'm going to invest it in your business. What you need to do is very important. First, you're going to engage with me inside our episode, because that way I'm obviously a public speaker, and I love it when you guys are all motivated, you guys are all excited, and you guys are all engaging with me. Number two is that you take the money, all right? I'm going to randomly select one of you. You have to invest it in either yourself on gaining more knowledge, you have to invest it in ads, or you have to invest it in basically other training programs or software that will help you with your business. You cannot spend this money on buying the next iWatch or the next Apple iPhone, okay? You got to be honest with me, because I want you to actually spend that money towards your business and investing in yourself. So that's what's going to happen today. Now, let's talk about how to supercharge your Facebook pixel. But before I go into that question, let me ask you guys this. Put a 3 in the question box if you guys are running a generic store, okay? A generic store. All right, I have a lot of 3 people coming in. So for those of you who actually don't know what generic store is, it's basically you selling a lot of other products and you are not within the same niche. All right, I got a lot of 3s coming in, pouring in right now. But at the end of the day, even if you're not running a generic store, what I have to share with you is super important. And I actually don't have a presentation for this. I'm actually going to draw this out and share with you guys exactly what I mean and what you have been doing that is actually affecting your business right now that you don't even know. And we experienced that. We saw the entire process. And again, I'm going to share with you guys a story on how we've discovered this little problem that we have inside Facebook and inside Shopify. So first of all, obviously put a 1 in the question box if you guys are excited about this episode. All right, I actually didn't ask for you guys' excitement right now. All right, I'm getting a lot of 1s pouring in right now. Excellent, excellente. All right, so here's what's happening, and I want to make sure that we are all on the same page first. So first of all, as we all know, in Facebook, in order for you to actually get the best sale, in order for you to get the best cost per purchase, you obviously have to run a website conversion ad. And I've been talking about this for the longest time. And in fact, I keep telling you guys that whatever you guys are running, make sure that you go after the purchase standard event and basically let Facebook know that, hey, the reason why I'm advertising on Facebook is because I want to increase my sale. That's right? That's what you wanted to do. Now, in order for you to really maximize the website conversion and tell Facebook specifically that you need more sale, you need to do one thing, which is basically having your pixel in place. Like the pixel for Facebook is ultimately the most important element when it comes to advertising on Facebook. Put a yes in the question box if you guys agree with me that pixel is one of the most important thing ever. All right. All right. I'm getting a lot of people putting in a yes right now. All right. Now here's how the typical process look like, and that we all have been basically been taught by Facebook and been told by Facebook on what we need to do. So first of all, obviously you need to set up a Facebook ad, right? And I pretend this is a FB ad. And from the FB ad, Facebook ad, you actually send it to your product page. So I'm going to pretend that this is the product page with images and text and then the add to carts, right? And then from there, you are obviously sent to the initiate checkout. So basically imagine this is a credit card and for credit card information, and you go to the purchase event. Purchase. All right, so purchase thank you page. Now, obviously throughout the entire process, obviously Facebook needs your pixel to understand what exactly is going on. So obviously when you install your pixel through Shopify, you have a pixel here, you have a pixel here, and you have a pixel here. So what happens is that when someone actually click on the ad on Facebook, they are brought to this page, okay? When they're brought to this page, they're supposedly pinging back information to Facebook saying, okay, this person, so-and-so, have clicked on the ad and went to the product page. And when a person then clicks on the add to cart page, what will happen is that the pixels keeps carrying through. And obviously these data are then pushed back into your Facebook ad so that basically Facebook knows the entire process. Then ultimately the last step is basically carrying the pixel through to the purchase event, and this actually obviously also gets pinged back into Facebook as well. And when you are advertising on Facebook, and I'm going to use a green color, you're telling Facebook, hey, I want to actually get more purchases. So you're basically telling Facebook, hey, I want you to optimize my ad to get as many people to this purchase thank you page as possible, right? Put a 1 in the question box if you guys are following and if you guys are understanding the entire process right now of how Facebook really works and what Facebook is really doing. All right, I'm getting a lot of ones coming in. Excellent. All right, now here's something that a lot of people don't know. In fact, this is a problem that really came out that's going to completely shock you. And I'm going to use a different color in here, okay? I'm going to use, let's use a red font. So let's say, okay, let's say that you have a generic store or you have a store in general, and you are basically selling dog products. Right? So I'm going to say, let's say a dog toy or whatever. I'm just making it up right now. Now, when you are advertising this, obviously your Facebook ad is selling the dog toy, and then you have a product page that basically sells a dog toy, and then you go to the credit card page that actually added the cart of the dog toy, and at the end of the day, the purchase event is basically having the dog toys, right? However, if your store starts to sell another product, let's say it is the baby product, okay? It's gonna be another ad. So your ad number 1 sells a dog toy, your ad number 2 sells a baby product. But now what happens is that, hey, you're still telling Facebook that, hey, I want to optimize based on my purchases. I want to tell Facebook directly to say, hey, I want you to go ahead and say, hey, find me all the purchaser people that will most likely buy my products. But here's a problem that come at play. Because you are now ultimately telling Facebook to optimize based on the purchase. And if you have basically dog products, people buying your dog products, people buying your baby products, you know what's going to happen? Your Facebook pixel will get confused. And you know why? Because let me ask you guys this question. Put a 2 in the question box if you agree with me that the people that buys a dog product are not going to be people that buy a baby product. Vice versa, if a person bought a baby product, chances are they're not going to buy a dog product. Put a 2 in the question box if you agree with me on this end. All right, overwhelming of people give me a 2 right now on agreeing with me. Well, guess what? The reason why you're agreeing with me is because of one important reason. It's because you know that every single product is unique and every single customer is unique. So if the person actually go and buy a baby product, chances are they're not going to buy a dog product because they are a unique segment of audience. But what you have been doing for the past is that you have been telling Facebook to optimize based on purchase. And this purchase event will have dog products. It will have baby products. It will have, I don't know, XYZ products. And when all the data actually gets pulled in into one purchase thank you page, and you tell Facebook to say, I just want you to optimize based on my purchase pixel, well, guess what's going to happen? You are going to confuse Facebook, and it will completely sabotage your campaigns over here because Facebook don't know exactly what you want to do. What is your outcome? What is the product that you really want to sell? And let me actually share with this in a story that I actually had, and I'll actually draw this entire story out on what had happened. So previously I had a product, and I'm just gonna use a t-shirt as an example. All right. This is an ugly t-shirt, my bad. And I know for a fact that this t-shirt, what it was doing is it was helping me generate $7,000 per day in sales, okay, with this product. And I know my demographic super well with this product. So my demographic was 45 plus female, okay? This was my demographic that went really, really, really well. So just like anything, obviously I had my Facebook ad going into my product page, okay? And then going to the credit card page, and right afterward, they go into the purchase TY page, so the thank you page for the purchase. Now, what happens is that, well, I'm telling Facebook to optimize based on this, all right? Facebook, optimize this. Right? Now, I only have one purchase pixel. But then what I've done was that, okay, we're doing basically $7,000 a day in sales. It's doing phenomenally well. And we've been running the ad for like a couple months. It was like 3 or 4 months out. Okay. So this was 3 to 4 months traffic already. And we were doing $7,000 a day. Then what happened was like, well, guess what? In order for us to expand, obviously we need to add in more products. Put in a yes in the question box if you agree that obviously when you have one product working, you want to actually get more products up and running because that's how you actually make more money, right? Put a 2 in the question, put a yes if you agree with me. Because in reality, what we would actually think is that at the end of the day, if we have more products and basically if I were to actually find another t-shirt that's actually selling for $7,000, that's making $7,000 a day, well, guess what? That means that I could technically double my sales, right? Everyone agree? You guys agree with me? Put a agree in the question box if you agree with me. All right, everyone is saying agree right now. Excellent. All right, now here's exactly what happened. I was just like you guys. We're like, okay, well, you know what? We got this product working. Let's go crazy. And let's basically scale up this product. And at the same time, what we're going to do is we are going to add in more products into the mix. So what we've done was we actually went out and said, well, we've been dominating the female category of 45 plus. Hey, why don't we actually go after another product that's going to be a male-oriented base because we're not really getting any traffic there. So what we've done was we actually go out, found another product, and let's pretend this is another product, and this is pretend that this is a bead bracelet, okay? So we're like, okay, if we were able to actually use this analogy and say, okay, I'm going to go after another product. I hope that I can get to $7,000 in a single day. That's going to get my sales up to $14,000. That's like, wow, holy crap. Just finding another product, I can double my sales. Same analogy that I have. So I would assume that this would do actually $7,000 a day. So what we're doing was like, okay, we need to go after the male category, and we're going after 35 plus men. So again, what we've done was very, very simple. We actually created a Facebook ad that's selling this bracelet. Obviously, the entire process looks exactly the same. Okay, this one is going to be the product page of selling the bracelet. And then it goes to the credit card page. All right, it goes to the credit card page. And then ultimately, you know what's going to happen? You would assume that you are going to actually have a purchase thank you page over here that is unique to the product. But with Shopify, you cannot do that. What really happens is that you are then driving the traffic back to the purchase thank you page over here. You're still telling Facebook to optimize based on the purchase event. However, here's what happened. What happened was we started running this campaign. It was doing pretty well. It was like, wow, we are starting to actually start generating sales. We were breaking even. But here's the nightmare that really came at play. Because now, originally, our Facebook pixel was so in tune on optimizing to people that are 45 plus female. But now, because at the end of the day, we have added a new product in a completely different segment, in a completely different category, and we're pushing the same data back into the pool of what we were originally telling Facebook to optimize of. And guess what? Now that the purchase event basically has like what, 35 plus men, and also they also have 45 plus female. And when this happened, Facebook start to get confused on what the heck is going on. So what happened was, after when we start running this for a couple days, our ad that was working really, really well over here, okay, we're starting to optimize based on 35 to 35 plus men. So then this entire campaign was lost, because ultimately we know for a fact that 35 plus men, they're not going to actually buy our female product that's 45 plus female. But we're telling Facebook, we're shoving data to Facebook and saying, hey, just optimize based on a purchase event. That's what you do, just optimize based off of that. And when that happened, well, guess what? We were like panicking, because suddenly our entire campaign that was used to do $7,000 in a day dropped all the way to basically $3,000 per day. And we were actually losing money because of this. We're like, holy crap, what the heck has gone on? I have no clue. And back then I had no idea what had happened. And I was panicking, because while we built a business that's $7,000 a day, that's already close to like a 7-figure business. Was it 7-figure? 7,000 times 30. I need to do a calculator. I think it is a 7-figure business. No, 7,000. Sorry, my math suck. Like I said, I almost failed math during high school. Oh, it is a multi-million-dollar business at $7,000. So anyways, our business completely collapsed in a matter of just a couple days. And we had no clue what the heck went on. Obviously, out of panic, out of frustration, out of basically needing help, I obviously reached out to my contacts on Facebook to say, hey, can you help us and tell us what is going on? And at that point, she actually told me a lot in details, and I realized one thing. And she basically went into further investigation. He's like, you know what's happening? What is happening is that because you introduced a brand new market right into your store and right into the pixel, Facebook pixels start to get confused on exactly what you wanted Facebook to optimize of. And that really struck me. And I was like, holy crap, what can we do? What can we do in order for us to scale our existing business and to actually have more product in order for us to scale? So that all of a sudden I went into what I've done was, okay, well, what I got to do is to actually turn this campaign off. Okay. We completely turned this campaign off, and what we've done was we're eating the losses, and we ate the loss for a couple weeks. And what we've done was we basically keep pushing back our ads back to the initial funnel of 45 plus female. And we just keep shoving Facebook data with 45 plus female and making people buy the product that we were basically generating the most profit of. And then obviously through time, this data starts to die off, because Facebook sees that, oh, you're not getting any more 35 plus men. I see that your 45 plus female are coming back, and Facebook starts to optimize of that entire process. Then at that point, I was like, okay, holy crap, that means that I am stuck, right? If I need to scale my business, I got to find a way to increase my sales. I got to find a way to actually, for me to actually increase my products, to add in my product line to actually generate more sales. Obviously, that's what I've done. Went into an investigation to actually find ways, or basically either apps or softwares or anything that can really help me. And you know what? I can tell you, there's not a solution out there. Not a single solution out there that gives you the ability to branch this off. Because in the reality, the best scenario, okay, this is the best scenario that you need. Best scenario that you need, okay? This is ultimately what you want to do. So let's say that you basically have the t-shirt again, okay? You have the t-shirt, you have the bracelet, and excuse my ugly drawing, by the way. And obviously they go to a, from the ad, it goes there, from the ad, it goes there. And then from here, they go to the credit card page. All right, the credit card page. And from there, obviously, what happens now in this world is that it's actually all going to the same thank you page, right? But what in the best case scenario is that you want to have the ability to split up your thank you page and basically have t-shirt over here and basically bracelet over here, and simply fire back these purchase data back to the correct ad so Facebook knows exactly what you are optimizing off of. All right? And how many agree, if you agree with me that if this is created, it will completely change your life? Put a yes in the question box if you agree with me that if such software or app exists, or a solution exists, this will completely change the way that you are running your business and the way that you can actually scale your business. Put a yes in the question box right now. I got Nevaska said would really change the e-commerce space. All right, well, guess what? I'll tell you, there's not a solution out there, but I'll give you the solution today on what you need to accomplish. But before I go into that, let me tell you another story about the Pixel. All right, you guys are coming in and thinking, well, you guys can supercharge the Pixel based on the purchase conversion, boost your sales, and decrease your costs. But what if I were to tell you that there's another secret about the Facebook Pixel that will completely blow you away using the same thing that I've shown you here, the same best case scenario that will completely blow you away. Put the word secret if you want me to show you what it is, and to give you a download on how you can really truly supercharge your Pixel. All right, I'm getting a lot of people saying secret right now. All right, phenomenal, amazing. So here it is. All right, so here is the second part of Pixel secret. All right. So here's basically what it is. Now, obviously, I know that you guys are really excited about what I'm just showing you, but I'm going to blow you guys away on this one. So in a typical process for a customer journey, I call these customer journey, right? Because obviously, when a person actually click on an ad, you want to bring them through a process. You want to tell them exactly hey, go, it's like kind of like a map, right? If you pull up your Google map and you basically put in a direction, it'll tell you go straight 5 miles, turn right, and then turn left in the next intersection, all those other stuff, right? That's what you want to do. And that is a journey. And when you're running your business, regardless if you are running an e-commerce business or if you're running a digital business, you still want to craft the journey, okay? You need to know exactly where they are in the entire process. But in e-commerce, it's very simple. There's actually just 4 processes in the journey, okay? If we strip to the core, there's only 4, okay? And what these 4 are very simple. Number 1, when someone actually click on your Facebook ad, they actually visit your product page, right? And just imagine these are the description, and you have the add to cart button, right? This is basically step number 1. Step number 1 over here. Now, on step number 2, what happens is that the person basically added the product to cart. And it says $sign checkout, right? So a person basically, the first page is their journey is seeing your product page. Second step is always adding the product to cart. Then number 3 comes in the credit card page, which we call it the initiate checkout, because that's when we actually ask them for their credit card information, right? Then number 4, when they decide to actually fill out the credit card information, they become your customer and actually bought your product, okay? So if we strip to the core, these are the 4 phases of a person going through your store right now. Put in a 1 in the question box if you agree with me. If we strip down to the core, this is exactly what it is, right? They basically view the product, they viewed your product, they basically add to carts, and they initiate checkout, and they have purchase. All right. So let me put a 1 if you agree with me. Okay. Everyone gave me a 1. Logical standpoint. Now, all this entire time, what you've been doing, obviously, is you've been optimizing of the purchase standard event pixel, which is smart, which is great, and that's what you have to do. But here's the thing that really comes at play. Do you know that every part of the equation, every single process that they are in a different buying behavior, right? You'll be like, well, if the person actually bought the product and viewed the product, added to cart, checked out, purchase, at each phase, they are at a completely different stage in their mindset on basically buying their customer, right? And if this is the case, well, guess what? Majority of you guys are not leveraging the max capability of what this can all do. And you need to actually do this in a product level. Because if you actually have a product, let's say product A is a t-shirt, product B is a bracelet, and if follow the entire journey, right? Chances are people drop off of here versus here is going to be different, right? There may be more people dropping off of here and for the t-shirt, and there may be people dropping off more off here on the add to carts. And your job, okay, your job is to actually figure out, well, if a person actually left at certain points, what can I do to get them to come back? And obviously, one of the most important thing is retargeting, right? But however, you gotta retarget in a very smart way and not like a random way. You gotta retarget at a very smart way because at every single step of the process, they are at a different buying behavior. And this is going to get a little bit messy, okay? This is going to get a little bit confusing. So I would suggest you guys to watch the replay afterward if you guys are not understanding this. But I can tell you, this is super powerful. Now, originally, if you were to go, okay, I'm going to go after everyone that viewed the product, everyone that added to cart, everyone check out, everyone purchase, you have that entire functionality inside Facebook because of the standard event pixels. However, you can't do this based on product base. And what I mean by that is very simple. If a person actually were going through your t-shirt funnel and suddenly they left and they see a generic retargeting ad through your pixel, well, guess what? Chances are for them to come back is actually very, very, very slim. But if you were able to basically find a product that works really well and craft a specific funnel based on the product they've seen on your store, that is where the magic comes in play. Because what you can do right now is very simple. You can actually then, okay, this is based on the best case scenario. If we basically have the ability to do this, we can actually then have a specific retargeting message for anyone that actually left the view content, right? That way that you're just reminding them about the product. If someone added to carts but never went to checkout, chances are they just basically forgot about it. So you can actually retarget them another message to ask them to come back. Now, if they left your checkout, well, chances are they either want to shop more online, they want to actually do pricing comparison, they want a better discount and all those other stuff. Then at this point, you can retarget them with a coupon. And last but not least, with the purchase, you can then segment them to actually cross-sell another product, because obviously if a person actually bought your t-shirt, chances are they will buy another product off of you because they believe in you and they trust in you right now. Now, again, here's the problem. If you run a generic retargeting ad through this, well, guess what's going to happen? You are not able to craft a specific message based on the product that you have gone through the entire funnel. But if we have that solution to do this, how many of you would believe if you craft a specific customer journey and retargeting message based on one specific product that's doing well in your store, it will increase your sale? Put a yes in the question box if you guys agree with me. And I even got Madalena say exactly my problem right now. Exactly, because people don't like generic ad. keep in mind one thing. People love it when you know exactly what stage they are at in the funnel. They'll be blown away. They'll be absolutely blown away in that sense of form. So with that, obviously this is the perfect scenario, and that's what you want to run and what you want to accomplish. Now, there's also a third secret when it comes to the pixel. How many of you guys want another secret right now? Put in, I don't know, put in go right now. If you guys want a third secret about the pixel that will blow you away. If we have the best case scenario again, okay? All right, I'm getting overwhelming of people giving me go right now. All right, so I hope that you guys have been drawing these out exactly what I've been drawing, taking notes, okay? Because obviously I'm like completely giving you guys a big download about the pixels right now. So let's move on to pixel secret number 3. Pixel secret. Now, before I move into this pixel secret number 3, how many of you believe that right now, just by me giving you these 2 tips, and if we have the ability to do so, you can literally double your sales? Put in yes right now if you agree. All right, a lot of you guys basically agree with me right now. Awesome. Okay. All right, I'm not even done yet. So here's another thing that we know, and obviously this is going to be for those of you who are more advanced, okay? For any of you that are just starting out, this may not apply to you yet, okay? I say yet only because eventually you will need to actually go after that. So what I'm going to be covering is something called Lookalike. Okay, put in a 2 in the question box if you guys know what lookalike means. And if you guys are on YouTube or on Facebook, put in the comment box, put in 2 in the comment box if you guys basically know what I mean when it comes to, hold on one sec, sorry, my bad. When it comes to lookalikes. All right, I'm curious, how many of you are running lookalikes right now? Put in the me if you are running, and putting a not me if you are not running yet. I'm just out of curiosity. I really want to find out. All right, I'm getting a lot of not me's. I do have to say one thing, okay? If you want to start scaling, you need to start getting into running lookalike audiences. It's like one of the most important thing ever when it comes at play. So anyways, this is going to be something very, very important. For those of you who gave me a me in the question box, in the comment box, or in Facebook Live or YouTube right now, you have to pay close attention on what I have to say. Okay? Pay very, very, very close attention on what I have to say. So again, like that analogy over there, when you have, let's say, the t-shirt, and you have the bracelet, and let's add in another product in there. Let's say you have a cup that you sell, okay? That's supposed to look like a cup, but I failed on trying it. Obviously, what happens is that what you want to do is all of these data are now going into your purchase standard event. Purchase event on Facebook. All right, all these data. So anyone that bought the t-shirt, anyone that bought the bracelet, anyone that bought the whatever that product is, they all go to the purchase event. And what you've been doing is that you've been running lookalikes based on this over here. So what this means is that you are basically then again confusing your lookalike pixel. Only because, again, you are basically throwing in all these different products and telling Facebook to find you more purchasers from your purchase standard event. And what that means is that, again, you are going to have a lot of different random people in here. And when you start running lookalike audiences, just let's say just to sell to this product, guess what? You have a group of segments that are basically buying this and buying this. Chances are, again, this lookalike audience is not going to be the best lookalike audience. Put a yes in the question box if you agree with me that all of these different customers are all going to the same purchase event, and then now you have the lookalike audiences running off of one of your purchase standard event, because that's what Facebook really does, you are not maximizing the lookalike pixel, because you are now, again, putting so much data into Facebook that you are now confusing it right now. All right, I got a lot of people giving me a yes right now. So now, obviously, the best case scenario is going to be this. Let me erase this. Let me choose a different color. Best case scenario is to basically have the following. T-shirt, okay, bracelet. Okay, I'm just gonna draw two stuff right now. Then it also have a different purchase specifically for T-shirt. This one specifically for the bracelet. And ultimately, what happens is that you run lookalike audiences of these exact people. So what happens is that you are now telling Facebook specifically that, hey, I only want anyone that purchased through my ads, that purchased basically the bracelet, and run lookalike audiences only based on the people that actually bought the bracelet. So by that time, I can then run a lookalike audience for my Facebook ads that are primarily geared towards the bracelet. Same thing over here. I can run a Facebook ad that is going to be geared towards the lookalike audiences based on people buying a T-shirt. How many of you believe that this will drastically change your business, especially for those of you who have been running a lookalike audience? Put in a wow in the question box if you would believe this will completely change the business. Because ultimately what we're doing is that we are now giving Facebook the right data. We are telling Facebook exactly saying, hey, only run my lookalike audiences based on my purchase that anyone that bought a T-shirt. Run my lookalike audiences based on people that only bought my bracelet. And then you take that information and guess what? Run an ad to it and do exactly what it has to say. How many of you are like shocked about this right now? All right, I'm getting a lot of wows right now. Divide and conquer pixel. Wow. All right. I got a lot of wows coming in right now. All right. Well, what if I were to tell you that there is one last secret about the Facebook pixel? I bet you guys are all pretty shocked already on what I have to share. How many of you guys are putting life-changing? If you guys like just saw what I just gave you guys, like just 3 tips that is going to be completely like, holy crap, that really changed the way I look at the pixel, the way that I'm going to actually run my business, and all those other stuff. All right, great. I got people putting swear words too. I love it. I can't say it on public. All right, so now here's something that I basically are going to blow you guys away on what I have to say about the pixel. Okay, so this is pixel secret number 4, and this is gonna be our last one. Okay, I promise this is gonna be our last one. So let me ask you guys this: put in the word Amazon if you guys have actually went to Amazon before and bought something. Okay, put in the word Amazon, and while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna take a sip of coffee. All right. I get really excited when I talk about like running business and all those other stuff. All right. So I'm getting a lot of people giving me the word Amazon right now. All right. So I'm pretty sure you have experienced this unprecedented event in your life. Okay. When you go to Amazon, let's say that if you went to Amazon to buy a flashlight, right? You're just checking out the flashlight, and for some odd reason, you did not go to checkout. You left the website, and you're like, and you forgot you were about to buy the flashlight because of some other stuff actually interrupted you. Then you go around and basically say, well, obviously now for me, I can just go back to Facebook, continue my life, and check out what my friends are doing. But suddenly you see an ad, and that ad is actually done by Amazon. And you see this exact freaking product following you for the next 7 days until you even buy a single product. Like until you buy this freaking flashlight. And it's been bugging the heck out of you. And you just like, all right, I give up. I remember that I have to buy the flashlight. And you click on the ad and finish the purchase. Put in the word me if this is you. If you had experienced that exact same thing over there. All right, I'm getting an overwhelming of me's right now. Well, guess what? With the Facebook Pixel, you actually get the ability to do this entire thing. But it's super complicated, okay? It's super complicated on how to do it. And we call this the dynamic retargeting ads. Okay? And what it does is a complete process where basically what happens is when a person actually went to your store that sees the t-shirt, they have exit your page, go back to Facebook, and see an ad selling this exact same freaking shirt until you click on it and buy. And throughout this entire process, guess what? Your pixel can actually help you do this right now. Put in a holy crap. Well, no, that's going to be a bad word. Put in the word, put in number 8. If you believe that if your store can run a dynamic product retargeting ad with your pixel, it's going to completely change your business and lift up your sales. Okay, I got a lot of people giving me a holy crap. I like it. I shouldn't have said it, but all right, I'm getting a lot of 8s right now. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, your pixel can have the ability to do all this. How? It's very simple. First, obviously, you need to basically have your Shopify store. And in your Shopify store, obviously, you have all your products, right? Then what you do is you basically take this product and upload it into Facebook under something called a product catalog. You can do this manually. You can do it automatically. Then what happens is going to actually blow you away. What happens then is because then you associate your pixel with the product catalog. And what happens is actually going to be something pretty crazy. I'm going to actually erase this at the top right now. I need a bigger eraser. Oh, I can't have a bigger eraser. All right, I got to trash all this. So what happens is that now you have all those stuff at play. What's going to happen is that Facebook will, again, monitor the entire process of what has happened inside the funnel along with the product catalog. So basically, they view the product, view the product. They have add to carts. They have initiated checkout, and they have purchase. And what they do is crazy. Like, this will blow you guys away. So what they do is that these information are now all feed into your product catalog. And then, depending on what the person has saw, okay, on your page, or what behavior or what they have done on your page, they are then going to say, okay, I want to basically go after anyone in the segment of seeing that basically went view carts and add to cart, and the product is going to be the t-shirt. Then what happened, because these data gets feed into there and using your pixel, because they know exactly what is going on, you can now have an ad that are specifically tailored towards the person actually buying the t-shirt and getting them to go back into over here. Now, everything gets funneled through the product catalog. So what that means is at the end of the day, what will happen is that Facebook will look at every single product that is in your Shopify store. then Facebook will track every single activity or behavior in the entire process. And from there, you can start running a dynamic retargeting ad. And here's the crazy part. If you actually visit several different products in your store, you can now also run a carousel ad that basically have all the other freaking products that you saw. And it will just keep following you every single time. And this is actually all done through pixels. And there is a reason why, at the end of the day, every single customer, obviously it's not customer, every single big corporation brands are using dynamic retargeting ad because it truly works. How many of you believe that this is a game changer if you have the ability to do this? Put in the word game changer right now in the question box, in the comment box, and on YouTube or whatsoever. All right, I'm getting a lot of people giving me a game changer right now. Let me see if there's any funny comments. I see game changer, woohoo! Wow. All right, so going back into the best case scenario, how many of you would be ecstatic, will be blown away, will be jumping in joy if there is a solution to the one huge problem that we are experiencing on Facebook with Shopify, and giving you the ability to leverage the 4 little tricks and secrets that I have just shown you about the pixel? How many of you would actually be jumping in joy if there is a solution? Okay, put in me right now. I got people giving me the word hallelujah right now. All right, everyone is giving me an overwhelming of me right now. All right, this is exciting. So obviously, back into my story, what has happened was that obviously when this entire event has happened, there was not a solution. We don't know what to do. We were basically looking at other apps out there, such as like Shopify, Pixel Magic, and all those other stuff, but we still couldn't find a solution. And we're like, okay, there's got to be a solution in this entire process. There's got to be a way for us to actually do what I quote unquote just gave you guys the secret and concepts of what it can be done. So we looked in it, we actually researched for several months, we actually tried every single thing possible outside the market right now. And guess what? Nothing came out that does exactly what I actually have. And as a matter of fact, here's the crazy part. We got so many students that basically say, we want to run a generic store, we want the ability to actually keep basically we want the ability to basically sell a lot of different products into my store. Then at the end of the day, we're like, well, okay, there's not a solution. I don't know what I can tell you. I don't know what I can tell you or show you to actually do it. So throughout that entire journey, I was like, okay, we got to find a solution. We got to basically do something about this because obviously it's affecting my store. I want to find a solution for myself. So we actually went in and we were looking to see if we can actually build something. And I can tell you, it was a crazy process on discovering this entire thing. Because first of all, we got to figure out this. Number one, we got to basically understand exactly what is happening inside Shopify. Number two, we also have to figure out what is happening with Facebook. Because these are two completely different platforms. And in order for someone to actually tie the two together, guess what? It's actually pretty hard. Put in the word #hard if you believe that obviously if we were to actually tie in Shopify, a multi-billion-dollar platform, along with Facebook, another multi-billion platform, to find a solution for this is actually pretty hard. And in fact, we tried the manual way. We tried going after different methods on figuring it out, and holy crap, we couldn't find a solution. And in a way, this is telling me that limitation on Shopify. It's not really a limitation. It's just that you are leaving a lot of money on the table. And I know for a fact that I myself is leaving a lot of money on the table. So when a lot of students really came up to me, anyone that actually joined Zero Up Lab, you guys will experience this, that I keep telling you guys, A, run a niche store. Number two, most importantly, I don't know what I can tell you about the pixel. And once it gets confused, you are pretty much effed. Okay, I have to use the word effed. because it is really effed if you screw up the pixel, because I went through that event and I went through the entire process and it completely effed my campaign. So then I know that, okay, there's nothing on the market. We need to actually find a solution to the entire process. So let me ask you guys this question. If I present you guys a solution today, how many of you guys will go bananas? Put in go, go, go. If you guys will actually go crazy and go banana, I got people giving me bananas right now. I love it. That if there is a way to actually solve the entire process, to actually solve the number one problem that a lot of people are facing right now, that basically saying, I'm not generating a sale, I'm not getting the pixel data right, I'm not getting all those. Put in basically a go, 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 basically, all right. I got a really hilarious one by Ted. Holy backcrap. All right, I like that. Holy backcrap. All right, so again, what we've done is we went ahead and we have then found out that there's nothing in the market, and I invest a lot of time, infrastructure, and guess what? We went through a lot of back and forth with Facebook and Shopify in order for us to get this all created and at play. Now, what we've created is something that will actually give you the ability to actually solve all of these secrets, okay? And you know what? This is something that you don't actually have to buy for like several $100s at the end of the day. And I actually want to do a demo about what we have created and how you can use it for your store. Put the word demo if you guys are really wanting to see this right now, okay? Okay, all right. I get a lot of people saying demo right now. Okay, so I'm gonna run into a quick demo to share you guys exactly what it does. And while I'm basically getting everything loaded, here's what we're going to do. All right, just give me 1 sec. All right. Hold on, just getting my computer ready. All right, so what we've created and what I want to introduce you guys today is something called Pixabay. All right, Pixabay is a new software that we have been working on for the past several months. Like, I kid you not. We've been working so hard with getting it Facebook approved. What you're seeing right now is 100% Facebook approved. Every single feature, everything that we do is 100% approved by Facebook. And here's how easy you can use it. And I'm going to explain everything in details. First of all, obviously you want to connect to your Facebook account. Obviously, we all know that. You want to first connect to your Facebook account, and just going back into the settings. Oops. And then from there, obviously, you want to actually select your Facebook page, right? One of the most important things is you got to basically select your Facebook page and click on Save Settings. Now, once you have done this, here's the crazy part. Remember secret number 4 was about product catalog feed? Put in a 1 in the question box if you guys remember what I was talking about. All right, well, guess what? There are other apps right now on Shopify, and I'm not going to call names, and I'm not going to basically say this is bad and all those other stuff and that they're ripping you guys off, but there are apps out there inside Shopify that charges you 20% on top of your ad spend by running dynamic product ads that you yourself can actually run. And I'm going to share with you exactly how this can be done. So first of all, you can actually copy this URL for the product catalog feed, go into Facebook, and you have to have a business manager account, okay? You have to have a business manager account. Then you can actually now create a product catalog with the exact thing that I just showed you guys, which is called Pixabay. We can add in a new catalog, and I'm going to call it the AskFredLam Show Demo. And I'm going to sync this, I believe it's this one. Oops. Create the catalog. And what's going to happen is going to blow you away. I'm going to add a product catalog feed, click on next, paste the URL that I just have here, and create a feed. So now what's going to happen is that we our software is going to take every single product, okay, every single product within your Shopify store and synchronize it right into Facebook. So that way, Facebook knows exactly what products you have inside Shopify. Because let's face it, let's face the reality. Facebook doesn't speak to Shopify. Facebook doesn't know what product you are advertising and what product you actually have in your store. But what we've done is giving you the ability to just copy and paste and give you the entire ability to run the product catalog ad. And now obviously it will tell you that, hey, this is missing description. You got to go fix it and then fetch this again. Then what you want to do is actually associate this with a pixel. Okay, so we're going to associate this with a pixel. Now it's associated. So now what's going to happen is that we are connecting Shopify products to Facebook. Facebook knows what product you're advertising, and with that product catalog, we associate it with a pixel as well. So Facebook knows, okay, so basically this catalog is basically going, is associated with this Facebook pixel, so we know exactly what is going on, and we can track every single event. Now, here's the crazy part. Now what I can do is I can actually go back into Pixelbay, and now I can actually create a product conversion ad. So what I mean by that is that I can go create a new conversion. I can select a product. So let's say I'm selling this 6-pack cooler bag, and I'm going to call it the 6-pack cooler bag. And basically, I don't know, I'm selling this for like, I don't know, $10. That's how much I make when a person actually bought, and I can create the conversion. Then what's going to happen is that we will automatically create this conversion for you. And here's the beauty. Now what we can do is that since we created this specific conversion, we can now go back into Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, we want you to only optimize based on the 6-pack cooler bag. How many of you will believe this will completely change it? Because now I can go ahead and create another product. I can say that, hey, I'll sell, I'm just going to randomly select another product. I will sell the emergency blanket. And I'm going to call it the emergency blanket. I'm going to call it, I don't know, $9. Create conversion. Now what's going to happen is obviously now I created the conversion of that emergency blanket. I can, you know what? I can go back into here, go back into Facebook. And here's going to be the crazy part, okay? I'm just going to wait for it to load. All right. Gotta load back here. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Hold on one sec. I gotta load back my page. My computer has been really wonky today for some reason. It's not loading the way I want right now. Where is it? Here you go. I have so many Facebook accounts. I'm just going through it right now. Here you go. All right. So I'm just loading up my Facebook account. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to create an ad. And then I'm going to start over. Obviously, everyone knows by now you need to actually go after the conversions, right? I hope that every single one of you know that. I'm going to click on continue. Now, originally, what you got to do is very simple, right? You got to basically select the purchase event right here. That's what you got to do. That's what you guys have been doing. And that really affects your campaign, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to just go after purchase because everything is now bundled into the purchase standard event. But now what I can do is I can specifically go after the 6-pack cooler bag. I can now tell Facebook specifically to optimize my ads to only people that will most likely buy my 6-pack cooler bag. Put in a wow in the question box if you believe this is going to be a game changer. All right, I'm getting a lot of wow. I got some people giving me a WTF right now. All right, so obviously I'm not going to set up the entire ad. You guys know exactly what is going on because obviously now we're basically telling Facebook specifically, hey, just optimize my ad based on the 6-pack cooler bag, and that's it. And we can actually keep doing this over and over and over again, right? You can actually then say, if you want to set up an emergency blanket ad, I can tell Facebook to say, hey, Facebook, I only want you to optimize based on or find customers that will most likely buy my emergency blanket. So that way we're not confusing the Facebook pixel anymore. We're basically segmenting this out, and we only tell Facebook specifically what we need them to do and fully leverage their algorithm and their optimization process, which Facebook have spent multi-billion dollars doing, right? So we've solved just one of the problem. We solved basically one of the most important thing right now, which is basically not confusing the Facebook pixel. But we're not even done yet. We can now also create new audiences. Remember, I told you, we stripped down to the core of 4 different process when it comes to buying an e-commerce store. Visit page, add to cart, initiate checkout, and also what you call. The last question is purchase. We can actually do the same thing. So let's say when we're starting to sell the 6-pack cooler bag, we can select the 6-pack cooler bag. So basically we are only tracking the activities of anyone that is basically seeing this 6-pack cooler bag. And step number two for creating this audience, you can select the customer's behavior. It can be view product, add to select the product, initiate a checkout, or purchase. So let's say that I'm going to be creating, basically, I want to go after my abandoned carts. I want to figure out why people are abandoning the cart, and I want to basically go after these people. I can then say, okay, Facebook, I only want you to actually segment an audience based on the product 6-pack cooler bag and anyone that has initiated checkout for my 6-pack cooler bag. Then what you can say is basically initiate checkout for 6-pack cooler bag. And here I'm gonna put 180 days. I want the last 180 days. You can include or exclude past customers. Obviously, if I were you, I would include the past customer and click on create audience. So what's now gonna happen is that now I will have the ability, okay, to do several things. Okay, I can actually create more. So I say, what I would do is I would create all 4. So view product, viewed 6-pack cooler bag. And here I'm going to go 180 days. All right. Put in the word awesome so far if you guys are like blown away by what you are seeing right now. Add to cart, 6-pack cooler bag, 180 days, create audience. All right. I'm going to create one last one, which is going to be the purchase. 6-pack cooler bag. Purchased it. 6-pack cooler bag. 180 days. Create audience. All right. So now I have done all these. Here's where the crazy part actually come at play. And there's 2 things that you can do right now. What you can do is, let me refresh this right now. I'm going to start over. I can go after conversion again. And now what I can do is I can craft a specific, okay, a very specific, precise targeting and precise funnel for this 6-pack cooler bag. So what I can do is I can go after the audience right now. And you can see that, my custom audience. I can now create the entire specific customer journey through a retargeting ad. You see that? I created a 6-pack, purchase 6-pack, add to cart, view 6-pack, initiated checkout. So if I want to actually create a initiate checkout, so I want to go after every single person that abandoned my cart, I can click on initiate checkout and exclude anyone that have purchased. So that means that these people have to go after initiate checkout. They have to basically abandon the cart, and these are people that actually have not bought yet, and create a specific message to these people. Put in a wow if that really blew you away. I got a person that says holy crap right now. All right, and I'm not even done yet. Okay, what we can also do now is that we can actually go after the audiences. Okay, because we have everything that I'm showing you is 100% approved by Facebook. It took us like several months to get this all done. Obviously, we're not really running a lot of traffic to this website right now. It's just for me for demo purposes. But now what I can do is that I can actually select every single person who have purchased my 6-pack cooler bag and run a lookalike audience based on only the people that bought my 6-pack cooler bag. So I can go after United States. And then I usually run 6 segments. If you guys, any one of you guys are one of my students or follow my stuff, you'll know that I run 6 segments of these. All right. And create audience. So now what's going to happen is that I just created lookalike audiences only to people that actually purchased my 6-pack cooler bag. So when I set up an ad that's selling a 6-pack cooler bag, I will only tell Facebook to actually go use my lookalike audiences based on my 6-pack cooler bag. All right. Now, again, I'm not even done yet. How many of you would love it if I show you how to run a dynamic retargeting ad right now? Put in the word demo. Again, if you want me to show you basically how you can actually run a dynamic retargeting ad. All right. Okay. So what we can do now is we can actually go back into the ads manager. Just waiting for it to load. All right. So we're going to create an ad. And now, instead of going conversion, you now have the ability to go after product catalog sales. I'm going to click on product catalog sales. You can select your product catalog, click on continue, and you can say all product in the set. Now, Facebook already tells you, hey, what kind of behavior you want. What do you want to go after? People that have viewed or added product, add to cart, upsell product, cross-sell product, custom combination. You can do whatever you want. And Facebook gives you this ability right now. So let's say that you want to go after people that add the product to cart but not purchase. Okay, so you're running like basically an ad to get them to come back with a discount. So what you can do is I'm going to edit placement. I'm going to remove all these except for feed. Okay, I don't run right column until I scale an ad. Then I scroll down. You can run in whatever budget. You can run it at like $10 or $5, whatever you want. And you can optimize the ad delivery based on link, click, or conversion events. I would recommend you go after link clicks because chances are when a person actually went to your site before, they would actually want or they would actually have seen your product. You just want them to actually come back. And that's what you want. Sorry, my laptop's running out of battery right now. So that's why I need to grab it. So I would actually optimize based on that delivery. Click on continue. Now you get the ability to choose a carousel ad or a single image ad. Single image ad will go after the product that they have last saw. Carousel ad will go after basically different products that they have seen. So I can actually change this to here. All right. So I'm going to use a carousel ad, or I can use a single image. I'm going to use a single image. And you can see that these images gets pre-populated based on whatever activities they have done through your ad. So I can say go to www.preppergears.com. It's the website URL. Now here's the beauty. What I would do if I were you is to put in the text that basically, now remember, these are dynamic ads. I can say, we noticed you've left our cart, but we still reserved your. Now, remember, these are dynamic. I can now put in the name of the product. So what will happen is that the product name AA will automatically replace it with your product title. And I say, we noticed you left our cart, but we still reserve your for you. We would love to have you try it out, and we'll offer. Okay, this would be do a better. We noticed you left for cart, but we still reserve your XYZ product for you. Why don't you come back with our 20% off coupon? Use coupon code. You guys are awesome. I'm just making this up right now. All right. All right. And then in the headline, you can say, You can add in the product name, and then in the feed, you can basically say, come back and save 20% off your product name. And then I can go after shop now. Leave this automatic, track all conversions, and place order, and you're basically done. You see, tactical LED flashlight for you, tactical LED flashlight for you, tactical LED flashlight for you. So we basically have the ability to run completely dynamic ads right now with all these. Again, with just a few clicks of a button. And that's it. Just a few clicks. You guys all saw exactly how I've done it and how I've done it. Put in a wow in the question box if this really blew you away. And if you believe that this, what I call Pixel Bay, will completely change the way you're running your Shopify business. And put a 1 in the question box if you guys also agree that you've never seen anything in the market before like this. All right, I'm getting a lot of ones coming in right now. So let me ask you guys one more question. How many of you believe that this can easily be several $100s worth? Put in a yes if you agree that this could be worth several $100s, and you'll be willing to pay several $100s just to basically do all this. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, if you're able to actually fix all these issues, you will have such more sales. You will make more sales coming back. All right, a lot of people are giving me a yes right now. Well, let me ask you guys this question. How many of you would say, Fred, if this costs $100, I can't do it because it's too expensive? Just put in a me if that's you. All right, I'm getting a lot of people giving me it right now. Holy crap, I'm getting a lot of me's right now. All right, so what if I were to tell you that today I'm going to do something crazy, okay? And it's only for you guys right now because we are basically pre-launching this right now, pre-releasing this. We are going to increase the price very soon. On April 15th is the day that we're going to increase the price. But what if I were to tell you that today, okay, between now and April 15th, and I'm not making this up, we are going to do that, you can actually get Pixel Bay, what you just saw, okay, giving you the ability to run, number 1, product conversions, specific product conversions. Number 2, product audiences. And number 3, dynamic retargeting ad. This is what Pixel Bay can do for you. And that's why I've built it, because I need this myself. You have a 3-in-1 software, okay? And guess what? I'm not going to charge you $100. Someone say, is this going to be $47? I'm not going to even charge you $47. I care about giving you guys value. And obviously, I would love to give it to you guys away for free, but I obviously can't. I got to actually feed my dev team and ongoing all those other stuff. So I can't do that. But how does $27 sound to you? Put in a wow if you believe like $27, like, holy crap, that's really cheap. All right. Well, guess what? I'm not going to even sell it for $27. That's not what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do something that's pretty shocking to you guys, okay? Are you guys ready? Put in the word ready if you're ready to actually reveal to you what price I'm going to actually offer this at right now. All right, I'm getting a lot of people giving me ready right now. So today, okay, from today on until April 15th, the deadline is April 15th, okay? You can actually get the entire Pixel Bay for just $9 per month. And that's it. Other softwares out there, basically, that does not even half of what we do, charges for at least $27 a month. But we basically offer it for just $9 a month, and that's it. Only for you guys right now until April 15th. We're just doing a pre-release right now. We're going through a final phase with Shopify to get it fully listed into the App Store. Our date for actually getting it out is basically on April 15th. That's why on April 15th, we're increasing the price. And it's guaranteed that we're going to increase the price. So for those of you who are really ready to actually get this, go to www.pixelbay.io/go. Okay, go to www.pixelbay.io/go. I will drop this URL inside the link, pixelbay.io/go. Okay, that's the URL, and I'm going to actually bring this URL right up here. And I'm going to put this right now on, one sec, pixelbay.io/go. I'm going to put this into Facebook Live and /go. Now, again, it's really up to you guys if you guys want to get this or not. I'm not going to hard sell you. I'm just telling you what the ability is for this product, what it can do to you, and what your store can do. And again, I'm not charging you guys like an arm and a leg. I'm just basically charging just enough for me to actually pay my dev team for ongoing work and everything. And we're going to constantly update this. So right now, when you actually see this, obviously I need to open up a different browser. You guys will notice one thing that it says that the app is waiting for review. Right now, we're just at our final phase of getting it reviewed and confirmed by Shopify, actually. Facebook 100% approved this already. It's just Shopify wanting to double check some of the coding and making sure that our customer service is up to par. By doing this, again, here's the crazy part. You have 7-day free trial. You get to actually play with this for 7 days. If you love it, keep it. If you don't like it, uninstall it, do whatever you want. But when this message gets removed, which will officially be inside the App Store. Okay, this is not officially in the App Store yet. That's why it's a pre-launch release, and that's why it's only $9 per month right now. When this get removed, the price will go up, and you guys can actually try this right now for free. Okay, 7-day free trial. Just go to the URL www.pixelbay.io/go. That's the URL that you want to go. I'm going to actually type this out to get Pixelbay, www.pixelbay.io/go. All right. Again, this is only going to be available until April 15th. I will increase the price. I'm not kidding you. And I'm not making this up at all. So if you guys are ready, just go there, make the decision. It's www.pixelbay.io/go. Oops. Pixelbay.io/go. And at the end of the day, guys, it's only like you get 7 days to play around with it. Do whatever you want with it. And if you guys don't like it, you guys can uninstall it. Doesn't matter. All right. And there is training inside that teaches you about dynamic retargeting ad, how to set up everything. There's a complete video tutorial inside that I shot, which is, let me show you guys where it is. Right here. So I do have video trainings that goes through how to configure your account, setting up your product feed, advertising video tutorials, so how to use your product conversion, how to use your product audiences, and how to set up dynamic ads. All that is actually shown right inside. Okay. So again, I'm not going to pitch you guys on buying it. I'm just letting you guys know that we are releasing this, pre-releasing this right now, and the price will go up. The decision is yours. I'm not hard selling you anything or anything at all. It's just www.pixelbay.io/go. And for some reason, people are saying that they can't see it. www.pixelbay.io/go. No, it works. It works exactly well. So anyways, I'm not hard selling you guys or anything. It's up to you if you want to make the decision or not. But I'm just telling you guys and giving you guys a download of basically what I found, the little secrets that I found about Pixel, and I'm just relaying it to you guys. All right. So again, the decision is yours. I'm not going to basically go bananas and like say you have to do this, get this, and all those other stuff. I'm not going to do that. But anyways, with that, how many of you guys enjoyed today's show? David said this is priceless. All right. I got an interesting comment that came in. I'm trying to look for it. Kapu said, holy crap, man, you're truly for real. That's awesome. The price and the software. All right. I love it. Crack that whip, Fred. All right. So why don't we actually spend some time on doing Q&As? Annie is asking for some Q&As. Why don't we do some Q&As? Obviously, I've done way longer than anticipated. But why don't we do this for Q&A? And we have some Zero Up students here. So if you have Zero Up Lab, like Ahmed, Pixelpay is for free. It's actually inside your members area, and you'll see it basically. All right, a lot of you guys love the section. All right, so let's move on into our Ask Fred Lam. Anything? Ask Fred Lam. Anything? Obviously, don't ask how old I am. I'm getting sick of that question. I'm just kidding. All right, so in the question box, tell me if you guys have any questions. I'll be more than happy to actually do this. Wendy asked, please, will you give me a one-on-one training? My apologies, I don't do one-on-one trainings. So not yet, I should say, not yet. All right. So Suman, yes, if you are a Zero Up Lab student, you get this for free. It's inside your members area. You should have gotten an email about it a long time ago. So let me see. Okay, there's a question that came in by John. John, okay, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce your last name. I don't want to look like a goofbag. Okay, hi Fred. Which of the following is a niche e-com store? A necklace store or an elephant necklace store? I would say an elephant necklace store is going to be super narrow, but at the end of the day, elephant, oops, what's wrong? Elephant is niche, super niche, I should say, super niche. So I would actually consider you going after a niche, which is the animal. Okay, an animal necklace store. That will give you a lot more ability and going from there. Okay, that's what I would suggest you to do. Let me see. We have a lot of questions up there right now. Sophia has a question. Sophia Taylor. Okay. She asked, do I have to change the pixel setup that I already have inside Shopify? The answer is no. You need to use Shopify's FB, Facebook pixel integration. So if any of you guys have any other software doing that, you can't, okay? You have to specifically use that right now. So I got people saying that they can't log in. www.pixelbay.io/go. All right. I put in the URL on YouTube. A lot of people are saying on YouTube right now. All right. Let me see. Philippi. All right. Philippi St. Lawrence ask, what is the big difference between niche store and general store? So what it really is that imagine this, right? The easiest way is Walmart is equal to a general store. Lowe's is considered more of a niche store, right? Because Walmart obviously sells anything. Lowe's sells like things that are related to home and gardening. So that's what it is. That's what a niche store is and all this other stuff. All right. Theodore. I just private messaged you. Yes, so some people are asking, is the $9 going to be locked every single month? Yes, it's going to be locked, and when we increase the price, you will not need to actually pay the increased price, okay? So Annie has an interesting question. Annie said, I was trained by another program that I need to produce YouTube to jack up conversions. So I would have to say that's false. You don't really need YouTube to jack the conversions. However, YouTube can help you get more sales, if you have the right video and you know how to advertise it. Okay, I would have to be flat out honest with you. YouTube is a completely different animal. It is going to be so much more expensive than advertising on Facebook. When you advertise on YouTube, which I do a lot, you have to consider one thing. You need to basically go after mass market, like really mass market. And not just only that, one thing that you need to understand when it comes to YouTube is that the creative, which is the video itself, plays a massive role, like a super, super massive role. So you have to constantly come up with like new videos and nice videos in order for you to make it work. All right. So Erwin asked, how do I get rid of some of the variants on Facebook so I don't have too many things listed? You can't get rid of variants, but you can exclude specific products. And you can actually do that all inside Pixelbay. And I show you exactly how that is done. All right. Marge, yes, this only works on Shopify right now. All right. Let's see. I'm going to be looking at both Facebook right now and all those other stuff. Carl asked, Fred, does Shopify only accept credit cards as a payment for monthly plan? Yes, I believe so. Brian said that he's just letting you know that I'm getting 0 UP this week. Amazing. Congratulations. That is great. All right. So I'm just going to go back into answering specific questions. Can Pixelbay be adapted for affiliate marketing? The answer is no. Okay. My apology on that. Ted asked, how many people in your staff? I have now close to, I think, 25 right now. That's where I'm at. So B asked, I want to ask you about how to set up taxes. So as an attorney, and I believe I covered it in, I don't think I have covered it. So I would suggest ask your local accountant. It'll be the best. I'm not an accountant, so it's very hard for me to give you advice on that end of things. And I'm not legally allowed to. All right. Mike asked, what's the ad setup to warm up Pixel? So what you wanted to do is to basically narrow one specific product, advertise $5 a day, start getting conversions, and keep within that market, and then expand from there, and then your pixels will get warmed up. All right. Shuhan said, can one do this type of business dropshipping without a credit card at your name? Can you use another person's name? Yes, you can. However, if you're using a different credit card for Facebook ads, Google doesn't matter. For Facebook, you need to make sure that the Facebook account, the name of the Facebook account that owns the ad account, is the same legal name as the credit card. Okay, very important. Is Shopify belong to Facebook? No, Shopify and Facebook is really completely different. Machila, no, this does not work with WooCommerce. Bruce asked a really good question. How much traffic is needed, conversions to your pixel before doing retargeting? You don't need conversions to run retargeting. You can start running retargeting when you have like 50 people going to your site. You can start running it right away. All right. Oh, Jacob said that I bought 0 Up Wednesday. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you this week in our Starting from Zero course. 0 Bootcamp. Sophia, I answered your question. You don't have to change your Shopify pixel. Yes, Regretto. Yes, you got 100K factory, and this is exactly what I'm going to be giving away for you guys. My team is going to be emailing you to get the information. I'm going to message you about that. So watch out for your email, all right? Annie asks, please tell me about the grocery and gourmet niche. Will your program be applicable? No, it's not, because we don't sell grocery or gourmets. But what you can do is you can sell kitchen accessories, build your audience and then back in your grocery and gourmet. You can actually do that. All right. Beth said, can you duplicate Facebook pixel with this in case you want to sell your store? No, you cannot. But I think you can share your Facebook pixel. That's what you can do. Ricardo asked, where can I submit to the Zero Lab Academy? You can actually find it in our Starting From Zero group. All right. Let's see. What's that? Hiktam asked, can you tell me the best app for Shopify stores? So if you have my 10-part video training series, I already tell you exactly what they are. So grab it, go through the video training, and you'll know exactly what it is. All right, let's see. Rajashri, okay, I apologize if I pronounced your name incorrectly. Do you have any method you follow to get reliable sellers? So I really look at their order count and basically the rating. I have to make sure that I go after after someone that's basically that has at least 2 diamonds. I typically try to go with crowns because that's the best. So I got questions inside YouTube right now. I'm looking at it from the screen. Sean, 50 pounds in 50 days per day weight loss. Cool. If I have a new pixel, should I go for a website conversion purchase or PPE and get people to like and comment first? Go straight to WC. Website conversion is always what you want to go after because Facebook pool those people into that. Let's see. LB said, are you also doing wholesale or FBA as well, or you just focus on drop ship? So I start to do a lot of wholesale too, and really build the brands. So, but drop ship is really primarily what I do. But I do start, I do have a segment that does wholesale. Let's see. All right, I am on YouTube right now, so you guys can ask me questions on YouTube. Nivaska23, I had 2 questions about the Pixel. When do we know we need a new Pixel? And also, what if we have a different store? Do we use a different Pixel? So at the end of the day, what you wanted to know is, I had 2 questions. So when do we know we need a new Pixel? You never really need a new Pixel. The Pixel is always just going to be learning and really becoming better and smarter. Now, when you have multiple stores or different stores, you want to make sure you have one Facebook ad account, which gives you 1 Facebook pixel per store. You don't want to cross over it. Dota 2 contest giveaway. I have a question. Content Grammar was doing simply and no Facebook banning it. Is free traffic changing? So I know that right now there are SEO is coming back, especially for Shopify right now. I'm not an SEO expert. So how many of you would love it if I get some experts in SEO to come onto our show to talk more about like SEO for Shopify? I'll be honest, I know nothing about SEO. Like I am a complete newbie when it comes to SEO, and I admit it because I never do it. I'm just a paid guy. I just love doing paid traffic and all those other stuff. So, all right, I'm getting a lot of people saying they would love SEO. So SEO is basically free traffic, but there's specific work that you need to put in place to get that free traffic. So I can actually look into getting some SEO expert with Shopify to come on board in our show to actually help you guys out and all those other stuff. All right. So obviously, I'm starting to get pretty tired. And obviously, I hope that you guys love it. Obviously, I would love to get through more questions. But we actually went way past the time that I anticipated, and I got another meeting coming up. So with that, I want to actually give you guys, first of all, before I wrap up, I'm going to give away $500. How many of you guys would love $500? All right, I'm getting a lot of people giving me a me right now. So here's what I want you guys to do, okay? Go to my Facebook page, okay? Go to my Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/FredLamOfficial. Go to my Facebook page. That's the first thing you got to do. And you will see a live feed video running right now, which is our Ask Fred Lam show. I'm broadcasting this on Facebook right now. So when you're in there, give me 2 words to describe Pixabay, okay? And I'm going to start looking at people right now. If you guys put in 2 words to describe Pixelboy, I'm going to wait a little bit longer until I start a lot of people putting in. And I'm going to select the best person, okay? I'm going to select the best person. And what you need to do is make sure that you have your PayPal account ready. And I'm going to actually send you $500 to actually for you to invest into your business and get that running, okay? So inside Facebook, you'll see a feed. You'll see a something along the lines like this. You'll see this right here, okay? Go there and tell me exactly in 2 words to describe Pixelbay, okay? Not on GoToWebinar, not on YouTube. You gotta go over to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/FredLamOfficial and put in 2 words to describe Pixelbay. And while you're there, if you haven't basically liked my page or followed me yet, please make sure you do so. And I'm going to do a 10-second countdown. Okay, you got to do it within a 10-second, and then I'm going to select either one of you. Okay, so I'm going to do it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm stopping it, and I'm just going to go through to find the best one. The best one. I like Selling Ninja. That's a good one. Genius, Innovative. Oh, I love that. Slaving Facebook. Okay. All right. This is the best one. Obviously, I hope that I don't get in trouble for this. But Slaving Facebook is definitely the one that I love the most by Carol. Okay. The winner today, the lucky candidate is Carol. Holy crap. I'm still getting so much message coming in. Where is it? Carol Gideon Makala. Okay, I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. Second 0 up funds candidate. All right, Carol. So I'm going to message you through Facebook, or you know what, Carol? I gotta find a way to message you. Hold on one sec. I'm going to message you right now and then give you, everyone, while I'm doing this, say congratulations, Carol, for actually getting this. Carol, make sure you look into your hidden box because I'm personally messaging you on Facebook right now. Oh, shoot. FSQXEH. I'm personally messaging you on Facebook right now, so you got to reply me so I know how I can actually send you the $500. Everyone just congratulate Carol inside our Facebook live feed or wherever you guys are at. And I hope you guys are going to be the next person to actually get my $500. And I'm just going to send you the money. And all right, we actually our video guy said that Trump beater. Okay. No, not Trump beater. I don't want that. All righty. So congratulations, Carl, not Carol. Carl, K-A-R-L. Congratulations for winning this week's 0 Up Funds. Now, again, for those of you who are basically wanting to get started with Pixelbay, it's 7 days for free, and then afterward it's $9, okay? $9 per month. We will increase the price as of April 15th, and I'm not kidding you. If you guys want to actually start using it, go to www.pixelbay.io/go. Okay, go to www.pixelbay.io/go to lock in the price. Once we increase it, it will be increased. But if you go now, you will lock in the $9 right now, and you won't have to pay in additional money. All right. Other than that, at the end of the day, that's all I really have. I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Put in the word me if you guys are going to be here again next week, same time, same day, same link, same everything, and you guys are eager to learn what we have to show you guys next week. All right, I'm getting a lot of me's coming in. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, other than that, that's all I really have. I hope that regardless if you are getting Pixelbay or not, I hope that giving you guys these information, these secrets will really help you understand more about the Facebook Pixel, how to actually scale up more, and really define why you're basically struggling when you have multiple products in your store. I hope that this really helped you out, guys, on every single part of these. And other than that, that's all I really have for today. So again, next week, I'm going to select another person to get up to $500 and zero up funds, okay? $500 straight investment right into your business so you can take that money, invest it in your ads, scale up your store, and make more profits out of it, all right? Other than that, have a wonderful day, wonderful week ahead. I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye now.